Hey farmers, welcome to my channel. So in this channel I talk about everything to do with farming as a newbie farmer. Small scale newbie farmers, welcome to how we make money and the journey I took and I'm taking in order to make money. Now, when we talk about the journey to making money, it's a long journey. There's no get rich quick scheme. Casinos don't work, trust me. I know. You have to do it one step at a time, build your fortune brick by brick. Now, what I want to talk about in this video and what we're going to be discussing is setting up your farm as a business. A lot of farmers, what we do is we sit back, we invest in seeds, and we invest in seeds and we just sit back, we harvest, and then we spend the money. But what that does for you is you fail to grow as a business. So, what do I mean as a business? Your farming venture can't go and get a loan from a bank. You're not able to wake up in the morning and say, I want to expand, I want to put irrigation, because you're not managing your finances and your income and your expenses well at all. So, what I've decided to do is I've started putting all of these expenses and my income from selling tomatoes today, onions tomorrow, cabbages. I put all that income in an Excel sheet. And I've designed this Excel sheet to calculate cash on hand and all those other things. Now, when I deposit my money, I also have a place where I say, okay, deposit it into an account so cash on hand goes back down to zero. The template will be shared in a separate video. I'll share a link with a template to the Excel where you can download and take a look for yourself and see if it will work for you. Completely free of charge. Just click the link, download it, and see if it will work. I do have problems myself with managing my finances, and therefore I've decided to put my money in a Chibina, for example, or in a mutual fund. So money from X project goes to X savings group. Money from Y project goes into investment group, a different mutual fund, which you can access on your phone. If you're in Uganda, I don't know, in the rest of East Africa, you can access this group. It's called XENO, this app, XENO, using your MTN line, and you can create an account as easy as ABC. I'll put a link in the description. The link has a code where you get, I think, 5,000 Uganda shillings for free on the app after you add some money. Well, you look into that app by yourself and see if it suits you. But it's an easy way of keeping your money. They don't charge you withdrawal fees and they don't charge you depositing fees. So it's a very simple way of keeping your money safe after the harvests. And the beauty of it is it multiplies, it grows in value as you keep it there, and you can watch the progression of it. It's not instant millionaire sort of money, but it is a small interest on your cash, better than saving it in a corporate account, if you ask me. So those are the things I've decided to start doing as a company, and keeping track of those savings, the expenses, and the income. Now, what that does is one day I want a facility from a bank. Say my savings are not enough to install irrigation. So I go to the bank and I request a loan of 15 million. The bank will want collateral, of course, it's a loan. And they'll also want proof that you have a business, a functioning business. So they want that paper trail. Where are your sales coming from? How much money are you making from the land so far without the facility? Are you able to pay us back? Are you a business enough to pay us back? And if you are not able to, and you can't show signs that you can, you're in trouble. You can't do anything. So that's one piece of advice I'll give to you. The second piece of advice in terms of running your business, your farm as a business, your small farm, large farm, whatever it is as a business, is making sure you have the right people in place and also making sure you prepare well. We have a new season coming. As you can see in the background, I have a guy there staking my small experimental tomato garden. This one that we just finished harvesting is done, depleted, just enough for eating leftover. So we're staking the new garden and we're preparing for the new season. And I'm on my computer and I'm working on the project plan for the next season. So next season, what am I doing? I'm doing 3 acres of groundnuts. I'm doing 2 acres of horticulture with of okay 1 acre of tomatoes and 1 acre of beans. The beans on 1 acre for consumption on the farm, not for selling. The 3 acres of G nuts are for selling. The tomatoes are for selling, and I'm doing 350 by 150 by 100 square feet of onions. So my small little onion garden was a success in my book. So I'm going to continue with that. Now that's my plan. That's my vision. That's what I want to do. But I can't do it without really putting that plan into action, putting it on paper, seeing where my weaknesses are, reviewing what happened in the small gardens. For example, irrigation, one was a big factor. The second issue, labor, getting the right labor to be available all the time, people loyal to you, people who know you'll pay them, and people who are quick. That's very hard. So that's what I'm working on now. Uh, Starts from the computer, then making phone calls, recruiting people, getting people ready for the work to come. Then you go back into your finances and you see, do you have the finances to accomplish the venture throughout the season, paying the labor, the chemicals, the seeds, the fertilizer, transporting manure to the sites. All of that is a lot of work. Now you might be wondering what I'm doing here where there's a lot of construction going on. uh, that's a video for another story. If you're interested, just let me know in the comments if you want to know about this estate I'm working on. But meanwhile, let's go back to the story of managing your finances. Managing your finances is part of managing your projects. So if you don't manage your projects, you will never be able to manage your finances. So let's get that done. Then don't be afraid to spend money on an accountant if you need one. Get an accountant, get someone to walk you through how your business is running. The Excel sheet will tell you if you're running a profit or a loss. Uh, the one I'm going to share is simply just your income tracker. It's not going to do much in terms of profit loss tracking, but it tracks your income and where you put your income. And that's what I found to be the first most important thing after the harvesting started. So let's get that on track. Then in future, I will, if I feel people are interested, I will share more Excel sheets that I create personalized for my farming business. And yeah, so I hope this video is useful to you. Keep going, keep growing. Don't worry about the last season, whatever happened. You're not too late. It's never too late. Keep farming, keep planting. Let's feed the nation. Cheers.